water, Chris?
Yeah, it is. I'll throw it in here in a second.
Okay.
So we'll talk about this aircraft
Okay.
a little here. Oops.
True. So how does wind, wind such as yesterday affect the glider? Would it make the ride shorter or make it rougher, or?
Wind's an odd thing because there's horizontal wind, right?
Yes.
And then the vertical wind, right?
Yep.
We want vertical wind, that's lift,
Yes.
right? So how that works, if you drop some.
Oh, thank you.
So when you, when the earth heats, the surface of the earth, like this is black,
Yes.
it's going to get hot, right? It's going to heat up quick. All right. When the earth heats, I'll grab that water, and I got flake card already.
Yes, I know.
Yeah. So when the earth heats,
Actually, I could probably do both the window.
it heats unevenly.
Mm-hmm.
So I got a white spot here and a black spot here. This area gets hotter than this area. A bubble of hot air forms here. Wind's blowing a little bit, 1 mile an hour even. Doesn't have to be blowing a lot. This bubble of air is stuck to the bottom. Have you ever seen a glass pot when you're boiling water and there's a bubble stuck? Okay. The bubble moves over into the cold air. Now I got a hot air balloon with no balloon wrapped around it, right? That hot air is going to rise up. Wind's blowing this way, so that air is going to rise this way.
Yep.
Right? It doesn't just rise straight, right? It goes up, but if you ever let go of a balloon when you're a kid and you watch the balloon fly away, it goes, wherever. So finding the lift is not too hard to do because you'll stumble into it, right? And there are things we can look for. If there were clouds today, if there were those white puffy clouds that look like popcorn ball with a dark bottom, that's where warm air went up and then condensed and made a cloud, right? Because it carried moisture with it. And as it cools off, it condenses and it makes a cloud, right? So that cloud is a symbol that there's lift under it, right? Somewhere, if the wind was over there here and the cloud's here, that lift is anywhere between here or somewhere, right? Depending on what altitude you're at. Once you get in it, staying in it, that's the art form.
Got it.
Right? So that's the skill level kicks in.
Yeah, they're telling me on my flight that it's like I thought, because we're restricted because of the overcast clouds. It's like I thought I had to come back during a clear day, like crystal clear day. And like, no, yeah, they want actual clouds.
It's 7:20. What did we say? 29.
28. I think today is. Yes.
Yeah.
But I'm glad to know there really isn't a difference really between the gliders at all. So it's
yeah, they're very similar in performance.
Oh, okay.
Now this one, our particular Grobe has some weight limits associated with it. Some other things, you can be heavier in this glider.
Yes.
So we're going to talk about the glider while I do my pre-flight, right? So every time you're going to fly any aircraft, right, you go through a pre-flight process, right? We're going to go through that. We'll just do it together since you want to learn something about this. We'll just do that. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to check, do I have power? All right. Well, power didn't come on. That means we haven't connected the battery. All right. So here's the battery. So we charge on the same cable, so we unplug, plug in. So if you flip that switch back on.
Flipping on.
Yeah. There you go. So now I see everything light up.
Yes.
I'm going to check my frequency. It's 122.9. That is the correct frequency for this airport, right? This is a transponder. If you want to walk around this side,
sure.
Look. So transponder beacons where we are in the air, 3 dimensions, right? And what speed we're traveling. And so you look at it like, now what? Oops, just dropped my GPS, slid off the back. No big deal, I'll get it. So I know the transponder works, right? Our code for this aircraft for a glider is 1202. If we were a power plane, it would be 1200.
Okay.
That lets the tower know 1200 is somebody in a single engine plane flying along, right?
Yep.
They're going to go from one airport to the other.
Yep.
They see 1202, they know it's a glider. We're going wherever the hell we want to go, right? All right. So I'm going to set the altimeter. Our altitude is 760 feet above sea level, right? So that's what I'm going to set it at. This is a G meter. I may, after we get in the air, because when we're bouncing on the ground, this is going to bounce all over, have you set that. Okay. This is our airspeed indicator. This little triangle right here is approach speed. It's also about the best speed to fly to get the most distance out of the glider at flying. Now, if I'm flying into the wind and the wind is 10 miles an hour, I'll add 5. So you add half the wind when you're flying into it. When you're flying with the wind at your back, you fly at that speed, right? You get the most distance. Slower than that is actually the lowest sink rate. So you're coming down the slowest, but it doesn't mean you're going anywhere, right? Because if I had a 40 mile an hour or 50 mile an hour wind in my face, I fly at 50. Where am I going? Nowhere, right?
True.
I'm standing still and just going down. So I'd have to add 25 knots to actually move forward, right? Right. So that's kind of the trick, right? Is to balance those things out. You'll see the speed here. The top of the speed's 152. We're not going to go all the way to red line, but we'll get up there.
All right.
We'll do over 120, 130. I'll show you that. Standard compass. And then there's a gauge on here. That's this one and this electronic version, which we'll leave off. But this gauge here tells us if the air outside is going up or down.
Oh.
What we want is that needle to go up past 1 and closer to 2 or better. And then there's enough air going up that if we circle, we'll climb.
Okay.
All right. So it may or may not happen this early in the morning. It's the conditions aren't predicted to be great today anyway. So, but we'll look at this. So long as it's above 0, we're not going to be giving up a lot of altitude.
All right.
If it's negative, that means the air is going down and we're flying in air that's sinking. What I'll tend to do is fly faster than that to get out of it. Right? So you spend less time in sinking air and more time in rising air.
Okay.
All right. I'm going to show you real quick how the seat belts work, and then you'll do it when we get in.
All right.
All right. So seat belt, this one's permanently attached. These all click in just into the slots, shoulder straps, etc. Turn of the knob releases the seat belt. Okay. It'll release all of them at once, except for this main one that's locked. It's easy for you. You don't need the microphone. So we'll leave that like that for now. I like to get everything full loose before we get in. You weigh enough that you don't need any ballast in here.
Nice.
So we don't have to put any extra weight in. Talk to you, Mr. about that. I'll take the seat pan and move it all the way back for you.
Thank you.
And that will probably be most comfortable for you. I'm going to work the pedals.
Got it.
So what I want you to do is put your feet flat on the floor when you get in, and then we'll go from there.
Okay.
All right. So for now, let's do a quick walk around. What I want to do is check, make sure the ailerons are functioning. Okay. My elevator is functioning. My rudder is working right correctly. So all my controls function. All right. So you hear that noise?
That's
Nothing
your
broke.
brake.
Those are spoilers.
Oh, okay.
So this blue handle is mine also. And someone flew in this solo, so they had the seatbelts all tightened up. Hey Fred?
Yes, sir.
Can I get a little pillow?
Sure.
Just whatever the smallest one is, just so my back's not up against the bump. See, we take the seat out.
So is the ASK also made in Germany, kind of like the Grub was?
Yes. This is another Polish. Now we own a Switnik, which is Polish. We own a bunch of different stuff. So I know all the gauges are correct.
Yep.
I've got my altimeter set correctly here. And we'll do a quick walk around
All right.
and take a look at the aircraft. The tires look good. This is what we do first thing in the morning.
Yes.
So after I fly this, the next guy's going to come and do it much quicker because he knows I flew it.
Oh.
The wing's good. He knows I'm not getting it. That's correct. There's certain bolts we're looking for. So there. And there's 2 little holes. That's good. That's good. So these are static ports right here.
Yep.
I don't want any clog in there because that's telling me the air pressure is outside, right? The other one's ram air for airspeed. This is our most important connection. The ailerons can fail, we'll land with the rudder. The rudder can fail, I land with the ailerons. This fails, that's bad news, right? Because this is the one that aims us at the ground.
Oh.
Right? So I want to always make sure this one's working exactly like it's supposed to. The other ones are important as well, but this is the one we call the come to Jesus connection. Okay, so we're all good there. Body looks good. Check this wing out. Make sure it's good. Everything's solid, no rattly. That connector looks good. Everything's good there. So the aircraft looks good. We tested the hook because we towed it down here. So we know we're good with that. I just need enough to keep it back off this bump. There's a spot right there that sticks out. True. All right, so what we're going to do is I'm going to show you how the motor on this thing works.
Oh, okay.
So what I'm going to have you do is just walk out to the wingtip.
You got it.
And hold the wing level.
Got
So put your hand on top of the wing. You don't want to jump up and grab it. Just put your hand on top of the wing and slide out to the end.
Hold hand up, sliding out. Okay. Got it. Holding it back. Keep walking. Got it. Walking.
Okay, go ahead and put that one down.
Putting it down.
Another guy from our club goes around in our club.
Nice, so it's both powered and glider in this club.
Well, guys own stuff.
Oh, got it.
You know, the club does not own that.
Oh.
That aircraft.
I know it's probably because I'm still new, but towing a glider out is probably my favorite activity ever, just because it's like, you know, in every other commercial plane, you're kind of stuck in a seat and such. It's like, wow, I can actually grab an aircraft and just move it. It's just amazing.
Here's what I'm having to do is hop in.
Yep.
And I'll get this to you.
Oh, no problem.
So it's just like a bathtub.
Yep.
We don't want to grab this ever.
Don't grab the canopy.
That's expensive and fragile.
Okay. Thank you.
That's yours. Do you want to carry that, or you don't have to?
Oh, I was actually gonna put this inside of the canopy when it closes down.
On the inside?
Yeah, like put it on
you
here.
Put your camera on it.
Exactly.
Okay. So if you're gonna do that, let's get that hooked up.
All right.
So